Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We have officially made it 7 days. This is day 7, one whole week of posting videos. And it's kind of a crazy feeling, to be honest. I knew I was going to be able to do it. 7 days isn't that much, especially whenever I was starting off in quarantine. Didn't really have any responsibilities, so I could just sit here in my room and make these videos. But it's kind of like I feel accomplished going these 7 days while posting of videos. And so I thought we'd just talk about a little bit what I have learned in the past 7 days alone of making these videos. So I've made a little list. I'm going to try to do it without as many cuts as usual because actually today I have spent a majority of my day, like hours, like 4 to 5 hours, sitting here editing a wedding video for work. So I've been balancing work and doing this, so work takes priority 100% because that's what pays me and I want to keep my boss happy. But yeah, so I have this list right here and we'll just go over it right quick and then we'll just get on with our life. So what I've learned so far, so number one, doing these videos daily has kept me from being a perfectionist, and that's what I was struggling with. So one of the biggest things that I've learned is posting these videos daily has kept me from being as much as a perfectionist as I had used to be. And whenever I was posting in the past, posting YouTube videos in the past, the only thing that kept me from doing it more was being too much of a perfectionist. Because I edit videos for a job, I have a higher standard, especially when it comes to stuff that I'm putting my name to as my personal brand. So when it came to posting YouTube videos, I was always more of a critic towards those, especially because it was my brainchild. Each video was my idea and I filmed it and I edited it. So it was all pressure that I was putting on myself to make a piece of content that would have been, in my eyes, perfect. And let me tell you, nothing that I've made up to this date has ever been what I would consider perfect, nor do I ever think it will be, because of the fact that I am always trying to get better. So what was good last week or 2 weeks ago might not even be on the same scale a month or 2 months from now. So I'm always trying to get better and I'm always trying to progress, and putting these videos out daily so far has kept me from being a perfectionist, which has ultimately kept me from getting in my own way, which I have enjoyed so much. Moving down the list, another thing that's kind of related to this, I don't hate the sound of my voice. And I know that might sound weird, but until you've been on this side of the camera and heard your own voice played back in a video or a voice recording or whatever, a lot of people, clients that I work with, friends that I'm doing videos for, church videos, a lot of people were like, oh, I like the video. I don't like my voice. I don't like my voice. I don't like the way I sounded. Almost no one. I've had a couple people. I'll admit, I have had a couple people who are like, okay, I sound good in that. But for a majority, people don't like the way they sound. They don't like their voice played back. And I wasn't like, ew, my voice sounds gross like a lot of people are. But I'm to the point where yesterday I was actually sitting down listening to some of my old videos, and I realized that I didn't mind my voice at all. So I was actually enjoying listening to myself for once, which is kind of flipped from what it used to be. So that's kind of cool. Also, the next thing, I did not realize how much I would actually enjoy making these videos. I knew it was going to be fun, and I had started having very loud internal dialogue in my head. So I was pretty much running through video ideas, what I was going to say in videos, just running all those thoughts through my head, and it became so loud that I couldn't think or sleep very well. So the fact that I'm able to sit down and start making videos and start writing out ideas and planning for future videos and stuff like that, the fact that I'm just spilling it out of my brain finally is so exciting to me, and I have enjoyed making these videos more than I thought I would. And I think that's kind of like a dangerous thing, but I also think it's a good thing. So we will continue down the line and see where it will take us. But super fun making these videos so far. Moving on to the next thing that I have written down. So without making these videos, I wouldn't have as much of an understanding of the time frame it takes to make these videos as I do now. So setup, script writing, actually videoing, whether there's going to be B-roll laying over the video, and also time editing. So now I have a better understanding, especially when it comes to just sit down videos like this. I know it's not going to take as long as, B-roll videos where they're well more scripted out and I have a lot more to say and I want to keep it concise and less rambly. But I actually have found a comfort in making videos like this. I think it's really cool that I can just sit down and talk my thoughts out and be able to construct it into kind of a video. The way these are forming, I feel like it's more of a video podcast than a YouTube video in general, especially these right here. Yesterday's and today's video, I feel like they have taken the form of a podcast more, which I am okay with. So we'll kind of see how this goes, and we'll look to the future. And this could become a full-on podcast that I release once a week. So once a week I might have a podcast along with my normal videos, which I haven't found the normal videos yet. I don't know what those are going to I don't know exactly what those are going to be yet, but I'm excited to keep figuring all this out as we move forward. Along with enjoying these past 7 days of making videos and posting them, I have also been reassured that I want to pursue YouTube more. I have been reassured that I'm going to be able to continue making videos and not get bored of it very easily, which I was a little nervous of. I didn't know if I was just going to dive into it and make a couple videos and then kind of fizzle out and not make any more, because I have done similar things to that in the past. But I feel like all of this past 7 days has just been encouraging me to keep going. Yeah, some days it's been harder to sit down and not force myself, but get myself to start thinking creatively and getting the video going, and then getting something that has a consistent story or theme to post onto YouTube. That is probably the most difficult part. But whenever I sit down, by the time I get the camera set up, by the time I do a mic check, if I don't have an idea, by the time I sit down and do my first test to see if the mic check sounds good, I'll normally have an idea, which has been amazing. So looking forward into the future, this is only going to push me farther. These have been the actual foundation of what is to come, and I'm looking forward to the future. So this next week is going to be a little different than this week because I'm finally transitioning out of being in quarantine. So the first couple of videos, I was just stuck here in my room, didn't have any responsibilities. But now my social life is coming back, so I don't have to. I think it's very important to hang out with friends, and I'll be going to the gym more. And on top of that, I have more work. So more time is going to be dedicated to those things, which pulls me away from these videos. I'm still going to be doing them. I'm just going to have to find a new routine to where I can manage everything and to keep everything flowing out consistently. So if you see videos like this where it's just me sitting talking to the camera with nothing else, that probably means I've had a busy week or I have a lot to do. So yeah, that's kind of my update for week number 1. 7 days in, feeling strong about all of this. And yeah. Also, thank you guys so much for commenting. If you've ever commented on any of my videos, I appreciate it so much. It actually makes me really happy to see comments and be able to respond to those, whether it comes onto the video or not. I try to respond to all of the comments at this point in time because that is very manageable for me to do. So, like always, if you have something to comment, leave it down below. I think I'm going to start in each video doing a question of the day, just so I can be more interactive with you guys. So if you just have like a random question, I honestly don't care what it is. If it's about, the setup, about videoing anything, about what are my editing methods, I don't know. If you have a question, even if it's about my favorite color, let me know and I'll answer it in the videos to come, because I think I'll start doing one question a video. It might help keep things pretty interactive. So I think it'll be fun. So go down into the comment section, comment a question if you have one. While you're down there, go ahead and leave a like, because that's very appreciated. And if you have not already subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell so you can be notified whenever I post hit the bell so you can be notified whenever I post new videos. We're going to continually be posting daily for as long as we can. We're trying to shoot for 100 days, so we'll see where we get with that. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I enjoy making these videos, and you guys are pretty much encouraging me to keep going. So thank you guys, and I will catch you tomorrow.